Welcome back to another episode of This Is a Car. And we are going towards that specific spot right over there, which is just 100 something meters. Because I actually want to explore two things. This part here and everything on the right, and this little building down the line over here. And then of course we can do all of those nice missions that we have. So let's proceed and see where we actually end up at. Of course, it's always rocks. Whee! Bada boom boom boom, bada boom boom boom, bada boom boom boom, bada boom boom boom. And I see. What do I see? Do I see something familiar in here? I don't know. Like all of those. Really? Okay, so you can walk over that, just not jump in to the tracks and expect everything to work. Okay, wait a minute. I was here before and I did some strange other mission. But why is it that I did not pick the... No, wait a minute. There was actually a camera on here. So this is a recycled building. Okay, the more you know. So what do we have in here? What do we have in here? We have a lower floor and we have that thing is supposed to... Wait, what? We can open it, but it is not electrically powered. That's nice. So you can hack it, right? But you always get that stick right in the machine that says you need to power it first. How am I supposed to do that? Should I just hit it with some electro weapon also to charge it up? That would be interesting. The Unification War for Gonks. I think I've read that, but let's see. The Unification War is the most recent armed conflict to take place in North America since the collapse, lasting from January 1969 to June 70. Although the Unification War is formally recognized as a war between the new United States of America, NUSA, and the government of the Free States, most scholars also classify the conflict as a corporate war. It's well known that the NUSA was backed by Militech hardware, personnel, and other... Okay, I think I've read this one. The leading AI analytics software predicts, this thing to happen again. And what kind of prophecy is that? America prophecy. The terror answered, I'm Orc, wrath round the accursed tree. The times are ended, shadows pass, the morning begins to break. The fiery joy that arisen perverted to 10 commands. What night he'll let this starry host through the wide wilderness. That stony law I stamp to dust and scatter religion abroad to the four winds as a torn book, and none shall gather the leaves, but they shall rot on desert sands and consume in bottomless deeps, to make the deserts blossom and the deeps shrink to their foundation, and to renew the fiery joy and burst the stony roof. That pale religious lechery seeking virginity may find it in a harlot and in coarse-clad honesty. The undefiled, though ravished in her cradle night and morn, for everything that lives is holy, life delights in life. Because the soul of sweet delight can never be defiled, fires enwrap the earthly globe, yet man is not consumed. Amidst the lustful fires he walks, his feet become like brass, his knees and thighs like silver, and his breast and head like gold. So they turn into metal, basically. Which is the same, which is what basically happens here, right? Like everybody gets the newest cyberware upgrade. Wait a minute, where do you end up if you just... No. Jump down here. But you end up nowhere, in fact. Alrighty, and up here we have what? More things to read. Ural, Kombinat, or Locomotive. It is technical specifications. Cargo locomotive. Manufacturer Ural, Kombinat. So it's Russia. Model tare weights 200 tons. Reactor count 2. Power 12,000 kilowatts. Max speed 70 miles an hour. Some brakes. Data transfer module. Okay. That was it. Welcome aboard. Is it aboard or abroad? Aboard, yeah. Congratulations. You have just joined one of 12 Pride Corp locations. With your help, we will rebuild what the war left in rubble. With every bag of cement shipped, with every train car sent out, we are one step closer to reaching our goal. What's more, we are the only branch location with our own train car wash. That's right, you can even use it to clean your own vehicle. For your comfort and safety, we offer a complete sports and entertainment package, as well as the G Rapid Detox and Relaxation program. Note, for your own safety, please wear protective gear at all times while working. Corp Bud is not responsible for improper use of workplace equipment or any adverse health effects that may result thereof, including but not limited to blood poisoning, toxic shock, or any instances of cyberpsychosis due to overuse of the G-Rapid program. Yeah, so they do not take part in solving the problems inside MetaCorp. What is that? That they produce with their cyberware, right? Nice. Inside MetaCorp, we associate nomads with chaos, societal collapse, technological backwardness, and for good reason. But there are always exceptions to the rule. And for the nomads, that exception are the Meta, more specifically MetaCorp. Unlike other nomads groups that deal in smuggling and raiding, the Meta are strictly law-abiding. MetaCorp, formally registered in the Western corporate states, is a majority stakeholder in numerous shipping companies, including the rapidly growing DTR, Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers, which handled 53% of all of America's transport last year. The story of MetaCorp is a story of American entrepreneurship, spirit and confidence in the future. Two things that not even a nuclear war could destroy. Indeed, MetaCorp only proves that a new order can rise out of entropy, that the rustle of Eurodollars is capable of civilizing even the most savage barbarians. Last month, I had an opportunity to visit the company's headquarters in Medakey, the mobile island currently anchored in the Gulf of Mexico. There, I met Victoria Meta, the corporation's nomad CEO and granddaughter of MetaCorp's founder, Jonathan Meta. Victoria had clearly inherited his steely gaze and enterprising mind. I've read this one, but this is just such an interesting story. The undoing fall of the first net. Apocalypse, Bloodmoss, yada yada yada, watch it today. Yeah, you see what I mean. What is that? Wait a minute. What was the last sentence all about? Yeah, but as hard as it may be, it's surprisingly brittle. One well-placed strike and it shatters into a million. Okay. But why do they... Oh, there are a lot of shards in here to read. That's interesting. You don't seem to find that many if you just do missions or whatnot. You do find them most often in those, yeah, backwards kind of places. Punch card instructions. So, each position on the card, punched and unpunched, corresponds to a unit of information, while each column represents one character or symbol. When gently inserting the card into the reader, please remember to do the following. Check for any damaged punched holes, which may corrupt the reading. Make sure cards are inserted in the proper order. Double check that the card describing matches the data encoded on it. Okay. Interesting. So those punch cards are basically a different way of storing things, right? And depending on how you utilize those punched out spaces, you can correlate them to specific functions of a machine. So they don't necessarily need to mean, like, they can always be translated into ones and zeros, right? So punched and unpunched. But in this case, you can just have a scanner in there, and then according to what goes through, what can pass through, right? The machine does different things. So it's just a yeah, more hardware way of doing that. Pathology of the Badlands, that's something that I've read like multiple times already. So what do we have here? Ooh, files. Nice. Stuff that I for some reason can't see, read, whatever. Yeah. The thing is, there's no way for me to actually know what all of that is, except if I kind of squint my eyes or read sideways. Maybe I have to read sideways? No. No, that is... no. Only thing I read is million. Closing the factory. and branch number 12 at the station. The factory and branch office located at the station will be officially closed at the end of the month. All sections of track used for transport and logistics will be cut off from the main traction system. On the final day of operation, all employees will be required to return any company equipment as well as their building access cards. And this is Jim from the station control tower. I'm not sure if anyone will read this, considering we are shutting it all down. But what about the engine we got here? I get the tracks, but the engine. Someone should probably take care of it, right? Pretty sure it's an environmental hazard. Yeah, the engine will be removed in accordance with all applicable safety guidelines. I don't know, maybe the engine is still there, who knows? Irma, you really leaving? How come I'm the last one to hear about it? Yep, I'm leaving. I wasn't sure how to tell you. I'm sorry you found out this way. I got a friend with the Red Willow clan. He'll put in a good word for me. Omog, the Nomad? Ah, come on. You always said nomads were a bunch of dirty, stinking backcountry hicks. Can't, they're shutting the place down. We stay, they'll send us somewhere even worse. So if I gotta hit the road, rather decide for myself which road I take. Yeah, sure, you'll have a say, but you'll be head of the clan in no time. Leave my stuff on the desk before you go. Alright, nomads for the thick skin. Matter simple, job nomads. If you want things done, you call the nomads, basically. A new threat level. Hi. With regard to the net crash, we are pleased to inform you that communications have been restored and we are adjusting the threat level rating from crisis response T4 to high alert T3. All employees shall report for an informational meeting at 800. At 8 AM tomorrow in Hall E. The meeting, yada yada yada, lower new operational procedures for the factory as well as new technology to be introduced. Attendance is mandatory. And then you have this again, from someone to someone. It's really difficult to read that. What's this? The meeting will cover new operational. Okay. Nice thing is you can interact actually with those PCs. You don't need to click on use in order to use them. That's the nicest bit about it. Alright. So let's get up on that building. Maybe there's even more stuff that we can take with us. Like, yeah, not the antenna though. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. So you can get up here. It might be relevant to a specific mission again. Like I say this usually all the time. Like everything seems to be relevant to whatever reason. And they're having a party down there too. Isn't it great? Oh, the Ural Kombinat. And this must be the engine that we're talking about. Like it's not like the engine in this case is supposed to be the whole thing that pulls stuff, right? Ah, goodness. Good old fall damage. So it's not necessarily the motor itself, it's the whole thing.
Well, I'm gonna see Lizzie Wizzy. I heard she's amazing on stage, like supernova.
Wow. Who even knew she'd have the energy after all that shit she pulled with those anarchist gangoons?
What, you mean the Mox? She's got nothing to do with them.
Yeah, sure. They even named a club after her. I was there, you know.
Yeah, right. If you were really there, you'd know the club's named after some gangoon-killing badass.
I am missing some music in here. What happened? And as usual, someone does not adjust to their liquor that well. Do we have other items around here? Come on. What's this? There are nice paintings around here. That's sweet. So, one other thing that I wanted to check out here is this. Can I? Cortex. Yeah, you cannot drive that though. That would be cool. But what would you use it for, right? That's the next question. But this whole thing is maglev. Interesting. Magnetical levitational thingamajig, basically. Good. Now what was the other thing? This point up here, and then I'm going south. Perfect. And first I need a car. Oh, there is a road. Look at that. And the car's not even making a sound. As... Doesn't this thing need a... Oh, no. Because it's still in the same state as it was before. It did not repair itself. Why doesn't it repair itself? Maybe I need to switch cars there. Or need to be really, really far away. But I thought every time it reinstantiates, it repairs too. So it's not quite true, that statement. Oh. Alright, what do we have here? What do we have here? Things that can be breached yet again. Let's do a ping real quick. 127. Doesn't really sound like much to me. Sounds like there's no one in here. Okay, except for this, of course, connection point. Good. That one at the end, that one at the beginning. So we start with the BDE9. And as usual, there is no way for you to do that. Right. Yeah, there's actually no other way of doing that, is there? You have to go with a BDE9 in order to make that work, because that would result in a 6 buffer. 6 plus 3, but this one overlaps, right? Makes 8. So... there's no way for you to do that. So I have to get out of here. Let's see. Maybe I can even reset this if it's not attached to a normal object. Let's see if that also works or not. Okay, let's try and overlap again. 3, 5, 4. Nope. That is not quite working out. Except if I put this at the end, then I have to start with a BD. BD 7A 7A, BD 7A 7A, got it. E9, no. Okay, BD 7A 7A, E, there is no E9, oh, come on. Okay, BD 7A, it's not working. BD 7A 7A, no. This is a BD 7A, no. BD 7A 7A, there should be an E9 in this row over here, or in that one over here. PD 7A 7A. Yeah, there's no way for me to do that. Or another one. Not gonna happen. I could have maybe put at least one other buffer in there, but that would have made things unnecessarily complicated. Okay, that's 5 and 3 makes 8, so that one has to be done in very special order again. But with a 7A at the beginning. Like, why is it that you just can't put the codes in here? It's just not possible. It would be okay with the overlap, right? But it just does not fit. Oh, that's nice. That one is in here. And this code... Okay, 7A, 7A then. 7A, 7A, 1C, E9. E9... Oh, Okay, 7A, 7A, 1C. Okay, 7A, 7A, 1C, E9, E9. 7A, 55. We got it. Okay, 7A, 7A, 1C, E9. E9, 7A, 55. What the... Oh, come on. I messed up the first one. How did that happen? How did I manage to mess up the first one? Oh, probably forgot a 1C somewhere or something like that. Oh. It was just too easy. It was just too easy. The nice thing is, like, it doesn't even matter that much because the crafting components I get are just in the thousands. Just by a normal uncrafting or dismantling. Alright, so 55. 55, 1C 55. Yeah, that's absolutely great. 55, 1C 55 doesn't work. So yeah, that's a 4 plus 2 plus 2 makes 8, so there is no way for me to do that the other way around. Why is it that this difficulty 6 is just almost impossible to do? That one is just yeah, that one has to be placed anywhere exactly. So that one ends up with, no, wait a minute. That one ends up with 6 and 3. That's not going to work. I don't have a buffer of 9. I don't even know if there are higher than 8 buffers. I think there are 10s somewhere else, so I don't know. But none of those cyber decks are really useful for combat. Yeah, that's an iffy one as well. That one doesn't work. Like, the codes are too long, they don't overlap, and then if you find a nice match, right, there's no way for you to place them here in the grid. Okay, that could be, that's a 7 code, so let's go for 55, 55, 55, good one. 1C. Okay, again, 55, 55, 55, there's no BD in here. 55, 55, 55, BD, no, 1C, bollocks. 55, 55, 55, 1C, there's no BD. 55, 55, 55, 55, 1, no. Unbelievable. 55, 55, 55. 1C, BD, BD, 1C, perfect. So 55, 55, 55, 1C, BD, BD, 1C. Ah, finally, got it. Took a little while. Alright, we got it. And as usual, we cannot use breach protocol on this access point if it's just an access point. If this access point would be part of another object, right? Like, I don't know, this one maybe, or most of those, I don't know, like energy generators or whatever they are, those strange other devices, then you would be able to reset them via doing a breach protocol. Or at least if you can do a breach protocol, you would be able to reset them. But this is also a thing, you're not always able to do that. Because sometimes you only have a ping available. But maybe a ping works too, who knows. Oh, that's the building then. Alright. Oh, nice. There's also a quick travel spot here. That's perfect. And if there's a quick travel spot, that means it will come in handy at a later point in time, right? We just have to get in there through the main gate, I believe. Yeah, Edgewood Farm. There doesn't seem to be anything in here except for... It's a hostile area, okay. But there's definitely something else to scan. Let's just do a quick ping here. Let's see. There is a strange other device that... I can't do the door. Alright, so this is probably related yet again to another mission. Maybe some cyber stuff also. But why is it that I cannot interact with that light? That one can be forced open, sweet. And this seems to be the only way of getting in, except if there's a, whoa. Let's go for friendly mode. There we go. That one almost got me. Good old engineering points, yet again. Ah, and there we have them. The access points. As usual. It's just weird that, yeah, but there's this... If you have strength, you can basically get into anything. But yeah, no, there are also some restrictions. So it doesn't really matter which you pick, there are always some drawbacks no matter what. Okay, I start with this one, then this one, then this one. BDBD. Of course, BDBD doesn't work because there's no BDBD. Why is it that those codes are so bloody scrambled all the time? BD. No, wait a minute. BDBD. 7A. 1. No. Come on. It's not working. I need BDBD 7A1C. What do I get? 7A. Unbelievable. Alright. Where are the other BDs? You need a BD at the start, otherwise it's not working. The only BD at the start there is the one that does not have a second one following it. So I need like a horizontal one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can have at least one other buffer, otherwise it's not going to work. Oh well. Okay, so I could try to take this one at the start. It's not going to work, obviously, because there's no 1C. Yet again. That's an iffy code. That does not work. Okay, start and middle. That should do the trick. So, but only, yet again, only. Yeah, we have to start with an E9. Only if the start is there. The start is not there. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because this matrix is so large that the possible code combinations are too much and you always lose the first code. Maybe that's what happens here, but it's just weird. So we start with the 1C, 7A, 55, 55, yes, 7A, 55, 55, okay, 1C, 7A, 55, 7A, 55, 55, got it, perfect. This one can... Yeah. Industrial shutters. You have to get close to it in order to enter the building, of course. Alright, so let's start with this building first, and then let's go to the other one. Oh, wait. This one also has to be in friendly. Is there another camera in here? Yes, there is. There's this one. And... maybe they saw me, maybe they didn't, who knows. But I did turn it into friendly, didn't I? Yes. Doesn't seem to be another camera in here. But yeah, wait a minute. I need to do a ping just in case. Yeah, I only get 12. That means there's absolutely nothing in here. And for some reason, nothing will be shown at all if I try to scan things. Huh. Like there are two different ways to enter this building. One via the door, the other one not via the door. Of course that one does not open up. So, what do we have here? This is where the shutters are. Alright. Nothing in here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright. There's stuff rolling. And it's actually, well... Huh. Well kept, this place. Even with a... like... There seems to be a little bit of a litter problem in this game. Come on, get away from that bloody mirror again. Stop looking. It takes ages. Like, you get closer to the mirror, then it needs to load up. And then, yeah, of course, the model has to be established. So, what about the fires? Braindance Kit User's Manual. With this Braindance Kit, you are able to play all commercial braindances formatted on compatible data storage media. For safety and certification reasons, this device should never be modified or tampered with in any way. Should you have technical questions or concerns, please contact an accredited technician. If used in ways other than those designed, personal injury and damage to the device may occur. Please retain the following information in the event the device is put up for resale or given to a third party after purchase. Setup. Remove kit from packaging. Number 2. Insert braindance media into the drive slot or use the provided cable to connect it to a parent device. Sit in a calm and quiet area and place the device on your head. Turn on the device and enjoy your braindance experience. Note: accepting the above terms, conditions and instructions means you waive any responsibility on the part of the manufacturer and all affiliation parties for any injuries and damages incurring during use of the device. Of course, right? Like, accepting the above terms, conditions and instructions. So if anything goes south, it's not their fault. That's just great. Like, actually, they are or should be reliable or liable in this case if you just follow the instructions, right? I'm happy to see you signed up for my help program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's been bothering you? It really matter. I'm nobody. I'm a zero. Nobody cares about me. But thanks for pretending. Anyway, give me a chance. Whatever. I'm Sean, been thinking about death a lot lately. How nothing really matters and why even try. My folks don't want me to be an embarrassment, but I'm a piece of shit, so fuck me, right? I keep fucking up and trying harder is just more miserable. Can't even get out of the bed most days. So yeah, guess that's it. Let me help, Sean. I know how to solve every one of your problems. You're worth more than you think, trust me. Well, looks like he got hooked and then taken out for scrap metal. So yeah, it's all real. Hello, you asked in the application if this is all for real. I can assure you, Ray Bongo, it absolutely is. Let's take the next step and you will see for yourself. Of course, before I can help you, it would be better if we got to know each other first, don't you think? My name's Tony, and you? Fuck off, Tony. Hello, you have nothing to worry about. Everything you say stays between us. First, just tell me a little bit about yourself. Nothing to tell. My dad's dead. I live in a shithole with my mom, brother and sis. And I got an amazing girlfriend who's wasting her time on me. I have a cop uncle who still wants to make something out of me. Yeah, good luck. Not that we talk much these days anyway. What else? I'm poor and a fucking waste of air and space. At least my dad had respect. I got nothing. Can't even afford any chrome. Only thing I did get lately was my ass beat by my chooms. My mom wanted to flatline herself once, so I can't talk to her about anything, or I'll be the reason she slits her wrist. Hard to see how things get any worse, but even harder to see how they get better. My whole life's a fucking cosmic joke. Don't worry. The first step to improving your life is acknowledging where it has failed. Good news is that first step is already behind you. I've in your shoes before. I've been, actually. I know how you feel, and I know how to help. Let me in, open up, and everything will be fine in no time. You'll see. Hello, I'm thrilled to hear you overcome your illness. That tells me just how strong you are inside, but it's always good to have the strength of others support you too. Your rehabilitation is the next step on the road to healing. You have already healed your soul. Now let me take care of your body. Together I know we can't fail. Ay. That dude really got taken out for scrap metal, didn't he? Why do they even live in this kind of remote area here? It's kind of weird. Like, it's some kind of a company building-ish, right? And they just made it their home, strangely. That's what I find interesting. So, okay, let's have a little look around and see if we can disable another camera somewhere around. Okay. So, what is all of that? Oh. Okay, can I? Nah, you can't go up those. What is this, a silo? Could be. Some grain storage facility or something? Who knows? Or maybe it's... No, wait. Maybe it's gas. Alrighty, now that we had a little look around, let's get on top of that thing. I could go two ways. One is, of course, the good old ladder. The other one would be jumping. Oh yeah, let's see. Might just be another entrance in here. Where you just drop down through some of those holes. There we go. A hole like that, for example. Was there not another one? Yeah, this one here. Don't want to drop down here. Because that's also just the normal entrance. Bam. So, it is grain. Because this looks like a cow. Whoa. Like a farm. But not the good kind of farm, like the... Why is it that I can't get up there? Why is it that I can't scan that? So... They just took care of that whole facility? Interesting. But isn't it that there are no animals in here anymore? And also there should be 9 different cameras. So what do they do instead? Like they keep things clean? Yes, sure. That's okay. What's this? Ah, body dumpster. What do they do in here even? Oh no. That is a, and mines as well. Interesting. Make it go boo. So, Make It Go Boom. We are proud to present the second revised edition of Make It Go Boom, the only make your own explosive guide you'll ever need. The previous edition was a smash hit. However, just like in the previous edition, the authors and publishers bear no legal responsibility for any incorrect adherence to the production processes in this book, or even any correct adherence that result in an unexpected premature explosion. You want to play with pyrotechnics, you take the risk. Like, isn't everything supposed to be synthesized? What's this lorry? Wait, what? Laurie Anderson. So... is it the person who takes care of all of that, or... what is all of that supposed to mean? Strange. And everything is cleaned out, no blood, no anything. Yeah, let's take that back. Intestines. Do we see anything that resembles like a... could be a body also? I don't know. Just some organs. See more organs. Why don't you just put them away somewhere? Interesting. What's this? SRDKPT. Alright. My guess would be that there could be some kind of underground entrance somewhere hidden. And this underground entrance just gets us some other place as well. Or there is a different way of getting into that building here. Only problem is I was looking for a way in by just smashing windows or so. But if there are no large windows with just glass on them, you can't break them that easily. Actually, not that easily, not at all. So that's not going to work out. Alright. Let's see where this road leads further. Let's make this some kind of exploration episode. Whoa, 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 whoa. That thing had a name. Yeah, Edgewood Farm. I just came close to that, and it said that, like, in this little pop-up that happened. Ooh, what is this? Does the car... No, it does not handle any differently in this muddy kind of area. It's a swamp. Someone tries to stay safe in the swamp too. And we go from one interesting place to another, like this. Oh wait, there's some red stuff there as well. We need to go from one... wait, where are the other explosives? There. Oh, that one would have detonated. Ah. Whoa, okay. Oh. Okay, those mines are actually dangerous AF. What's this? Draft message from... to Max Jones, scheduled to send on day of attack. Thanks for all your reporting and the interest you've taken in the issues we veterans face. I'm one of them, and what the corps it did to us was some shameful shit. Doesn't matter if you fought for Arasaka, Militech, or any other monstrosity, you ended up just the same. Fuck. And alone. Shit, I can't even tell you what it means to hear others in my shoes. The guys who were on your program, you're doing good work, and you know what, I think it's high time we took matters into our own hands. Like you said yourself, they tossed us out with the trash after they used us and stole the best years of our lives. And for what? Fuck if I know. But I do know one thing, we gotta do something. And if there's one thing they taught me, it's how to wreck shit, blow shit up. So I'll show them I haven't forgotten everything. Let them feel some hurt. I'll set something up and plant it right under the bastards' noses. Thanks for everything, you're an inspiration. Okay. Sounds to me like another Johnny Silverhand. But this dude did it more for personal reasons. Well, actually everybody does it for personal reasons. Just depends on what those reasons are, really. Like, you have to make them your own, kind of. Isn't that a little... Ooh! Nice! It's an ice-protected techie Ocuset. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Only problem is, I don't use that kind of stuff, and it probably also has no mod slots on it, and also the cold bloodshot, nice to have, but come on. There we go. You do find nice legendary items around. Problem is there's no way for you to use them properly, because it's just nah. So okay, this one at least looks different. Yeah. You can... It's probably just for style purposes, nothing else. Because I have actually no way of figuring out something to use it for. Okay, there's nothing up there. And yeah, I wanted to get closer to that red light area here. That one goes in. We keep the... Ooh, okay. Too bad this is a long blade. This one goes in. This one also goes in. What does it say? Danger, explosive hazards. Okay. Ah. So they just burn things. That's good to know. It's like some swamp lights that try to keep you on track so you don't sink down to your doom. What do we have here? Could just be an empty building with nothing inside, but oh. Okay, a green dummy. That one came as a surprise. But other than that, it's a dump in the making. That's what it is. Let's just drive a little bit around. With 1 or 2 ounces of luck, we actually find additional interesting things. What's this? Red peaks. What is that supposed to be? That's the thing at the end of the road. Aha. Needy petite. Broken? Yeah, that's broken. Definitely broken. So usually I start from the outside and go inside afterwards, but someone tried to shield themselves from the sun a little too much almost. But yeah, the struggle of O'Neill Station. I read this one. Whoa. Not why do those games always interact with the item that is closest to them instead of the item that I point at? Like this one here. What the? That's weird. And also I heard footsteps. But it's, I think, my own footsteps. That's why it's so weird. So what do we have here? We got that. We got some blue stuff. We got more of those. And what's this? Smuggling. Hey! How to smuggle. If you want to transport goods, you need contacts. Without contacts, forget about doing business. Who will you need to pay off? Customers, I've read this one. So in case you do, step on it. And most of all, brothers and sisters, don't get caught. Alright. So much so to that. Anything around? Oh, wait a minute. This garage kind of type I think I've seen before. In a different cyber psycho area. Ah, there we go. Another fuse box. Can be used to restore power, but it's on. Yeah, so the thing is on. Power is restored. And for some strange reason, they just created this little bridge thingy, whatever, around it. Maybe to hold down the cable, but if they wanted to hold it down, then why keep it flapping about? Makes no sense. Now, alright, let's do this SOS Merc mission, which is right down there. Drive right to it. And the usual procedure, right? I am stuck. Why am I stuck? Look at the front wheels real quick. See that? See how they have a little phase happening them? That's interesting. I don't know what this is. It could be yeah, it's definitely DLSS related. So everything else, if it turns around, if it moves a bit, doesn't do that, except for the front wheels. And there is some strange bit happening here in this game that if you get closer to objects, then... Nope, I have to get further away, like 70, 80 meters. There we go. Like it gets destroyed even further. Like look at it. It loses every bit of it. But I have to say, driving with... Yeah, driving like that is actually quite enjoyable. Only problem, yet again, is I can't really see the road. That's the iffiest bit. Like, why don't you have a seat height option in this game? Whoa, piles of trash. Welcome to Trash Mountain. Holy shit. But if you think from a point of an archaeologist or something, then this is just a gold mine. Or actually from a... well, if it's a little bit sorted and not just thrown atop of each other, then also some recycling company would benefit from this kind of stuff as well. Whoa. But the best thing would be to just throw it into a huge thing, melt it down, and use a centrifuge or something to split the different components. But maybe filter the gases as well somehow. But how would you catch them? You have to filter them through another liquid, and another one, and another one, and another one, until everything is kind of done. Huh. Yeah. You have to get a strange filtering device for that. Anyhow, let's end this episode. Continue with this SOS mission in the next one. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!